magical. Hello? Face tracking? Oh, well, now you have an ad.
This is 100 Dougs. This is 100 Skies.
Wow! All the love I'm legally allowed to give.
The
That's
Sky
true.
and Doug
Yeah.
Plush. One is enough, but 100 is also enough. Disclaimer, Sky T is not responsible for any arson the Doug Plush causes.
Don't worry, I'm not eeping no more. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to everybody except for Barbaric Bigfoot, who interrupted me with an ad today. Rude and offensive. Hello. How are we doing? I hope we're ready. I'm excited. There's a potential for me to be frustrated. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Thank you. Thank you for the boop. I appreciate it. I think we're gonna try and keep it simple today. I have to, like, make an art to animate, so we're gonna make the art first. I think I'm gonna...
Cool bee I drew.
Yeah, look at that cool bee you drew, Doug. Look at that cool bee you drew. I think... I'm thinking about, because I have such terrible D&D brain rot, maybe you should draw a bee. I could always finish the skyfish, too. I tried Dream, like, forever ago, but I could not figure it out. Same, but
what are you talking about?
You know what? That's a fair statement. Anyway, okay. Look, I am fascinated by animation, but I'm also bad at it. The closest I ever got was sort of like animatic film your screen style animation that is part of the reason why I grew a following.
What do you call a
on TikTok.
pyromaniac who hates spills? Bernadette.
Yeah, okay. I give it like a solid 6 out of 10. It was a good joke. It was a good joke. Not a great joke, but a good joke. Anyway, if you guys don't know, a lot of people know about Procreate, which is the art app that is connected to Apple products, specifically the iPad. But what a lot of people don't know is that Procreate also put out an animation-specific software. So it's not, I think it is like a separate team that does the updates and stuff like that, but they're related. So Procreate itself, like the basic software, has animation capabilities, but it's largely frame by frame animation, you know. And so they put out a separate software that is like more animation capable. So Procreate, I thought that was an Adobe product. God, no. No, Procreate is entirely isolated to Apple products. It is entirely contained within the Apple sphere. And thank God for that, because it is not a subscription.
All my beloved subjects, it is I, Doug, your one true streamer. Look upon me and rejoice.
Do not look upon him and rejoice. Do not. It's a silly little team in Australia, exactly. A really great team in Australia. They're very proactive about updating the software based on what the user base needs. Really, really excellent programs. Procreate, the base Procreate program is $15, one-time purchase. And I want to say Procreate Dreams was it was similar in price, not much, but maybe a little more expensive, like 20 or 25. It's been a bit since I purchased either of them. I admire the Doug. Oh no, don't admire him. He's already got a big enough head. It looks good, to be fair. Yeah, oh yeah. So Procreate Dreams is definitely, both Procreate and Procreate Dreams suffer from the Apple style simplification of a program, so they can be hard to jump into in the beginning. So I have a lot of I've followed a lot of tutorials about how to do things. I'm a lot more well versed in Procreate as a program than I am in Procreate Dreams. Let me put it that way. I used it a little bit during Spellbound to make a mixture video animatic style thing that I used for lore. But I was really, really struggling with it. And my iPad was pretty old at the time. And so it wasn't like the best thing I've ever made. But I've learned a lot. But I've learned even more.
That's right. Do not admire me. Worship me.
No.
Yes, kneel before me.
No.
I shall take your tributes in the form of birdseed.
No, Douglas, do not encourage this. No, don't give him birdseed. I'm blocking it. I'm sending it this way. I'm putting it in the dumpster. Don't give him birdseed. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. No. Get that out of here. Get it out. No bird seeds for him. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. He's a problem child, okay? He's a problem child. So how do you procreate? No, stop! No! Oh God, it's so much! No. I'm tipping my head this way. We're sending it away. There. I stopped at least a good 50% of, no. I stopped a good 50% of that. No. Oh, this is not going the way I'd like it to go. I just have to keep myself leaned in this direction. If I do this...
Yes, this is good.
No.
I approve of your contributions.
Do not give him your contributions. Do not give them to him. Nope. If I have to stay leaned over like this to prevent the overconsumption of birdseed. We can't be doing that. No. You'll get a crick in your neck. It'll be worth it. Oh my goodness. So.
Shun the non-believer.
Yeah, everybody shun Douglas. He's the non-believer. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm done. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. What was I saying? Procreate Dreams. So, animation software, I've dabbled with it a little bit. It seems like a pretty capable, involved animation software, but I'm just very not well versed in it, and it's sort of hard to grasp because a lot of stuff is hidden behind the sort of Apple aesthetic of having as little on the screen as possible. But I saw an animation tutorial recently on TikTok. God damn it.
Knocking the seed around like that feels like you are on an old episode of some Nickelodeon game show like Nick Arcade.
You know what? That's fair. That is fair and true. Yeah. I'm just like, Legends of the Hidden Temple. Get that bird seed out of here. I have to stop the Eldritch Horror from escaping. I think I saw that exact TikTok. You probably saw it because I put it in the cult, and I did favorite it and bookmark it and repost it. But I put it in art stuff in the cult because I was like, oh, this is so useful. Anyway, apparently it's possible to do tweening animation in Procreate Dreams. And I had no idea. But apparently you can alter anchor points on like different layers of a piece that you can literally drag from Procreate into Procreate Dreams. And you can like take each piece of a drawing, you can alter the anchor point, and then you can like create, basically you can record moving.
I can tell a compelling story where nothing bad happens. Where's the intrigue, the stakes?
Not to mention the sex appeal. You can alter, so you can like record your movement of a specific part of a drawing, but if you add an anchor point, then you can move it like on an anchor. For instance, the TikTok that I was watching, you know, had the reference of like the character had like their arm up in like a peace sign, and so they were waving the forearm back and forth, and I was like, oh, like I had no idea. And all the comments were like, there are anchor points in Procreate Dreams. So I'm glad I'm not the only person who feels like they had no idea. So I want to do a little piece. I think I'm gonna try doing like an animated icon. I think I want to do maybe a knock like piece because I have terrible D&D brain rot, and just do like a quick cutesy kind of drawing of her and practice out just doing some tweening animation on kind of a small, just square scale. That's so cool. I don't think Procreate Dreams is included in base Procreate, right? No, no. The only animation capability that's in Procreate base is the like frame by frame animation, the like animation toggle that you can do. That reminds me, I had something that I need to save while I'm sitting here yapping that I forgot to put in the BCH Discord. I made myself a list of things I needed to do today, and then I forgot about the one thing I needed to do today. God damn it. Okay, anyway. So Procreate Dreams is its own separate app that does have to be purchased separately. But it's like a more powerful, more animation-specific program.
My delivery of bird seed, and I will not stand for it. Granted, I don't stand in general, but you get what I mean. The only suitable retribution is puns. Chat, bombard the art woman, make her pay for her treachery.
I don't want it, though. I don't want it. And they do tout it as being an editing software, too. I don't know enough about editing software and things like that. I know it does not have as good of reviews as, like, Procreate itself. I also don't know how much it is because I've already purchased it, so it won't show it to me. But...
What are you talking about?
That's true. What are you talking about? The other, you know, issue it has as an editing software is that obviously you're dealing with the limitations of Apple products in general. So there's always going to be a bit more of a limitation with your processing power and stuff when you're working on an iPad.
I wanted to lose some volume, which I found quite rude, considering I was sat there silently.
I'll give that one another, like, 6 out of 10. Not bad. Not bad. Procreate Dreams is apparently $20. There you go. I knew it was a little bit more expensive than regular Procreate, but not much. I love how the emotes bounce off the model. I am plagued. I'm plagued with your all's emotes. I'm also working on an updated reference sheet because Owl asked me about that, and I realized that with the new model...
My dad used to tell jokes about bananas and pineapples all the time. Hello, he could really dole like one attentions, please.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be in a size large, it can come in any size you want.
Wow, Douglas. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm working on a new reference sheet for me too. You want a PNG render? What do you mean? Like of my avatar? No, I can take screenshots of the avatar. I mean, yeah, no. I have screenshots of it. Yeah. Yeah, you can take transparent screenshots. Hope you're having a good day, Sky in chat. Hello, Jerboa. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, that's what I'm working. That's what I'm actually using for reference on the canvas that I'm drawing on. So I am working on updating my reference. It's not going to be massively different, but just to reflect the like avatar as the new like standard for how the character should be drawn. Now that we've got hands and stuff like that. Oh my god. Okay, let me, while I'm thinking about it, not forget to save this thing. I remember the reason I didn't, I was working, hello. Fuck it, oh, you know what? Did I not ever move those? I bet I didn't. Are those still in my art fight? Where is art fight stack? There it is. Yep, there they are. I was like, I haven't moved these things to my D&D folder yet. Just move these to my D&D folder.
Fun fact, koi fish always travel in groups of 4.
Yeah,
If attacked,
decoy.
koi A, B, and C will scatter, leaving behind the decoy.
Yep, heard that one before. Heard that one recently, too. You're gonna have to get a little more creative than that to hit me with one I haven't heard. I think the issue was, let me double check this. Because here it was fine, but I think when I tried to, I was having that issue again. Yep. Where Procreate randomly decides to just change the colors of my canvas when I try and save something as an animated GIF. And the only way to correct it is by putting a background on it, but I was like, I need it to be transparent. Sorry, BP, I used that a month ago. Yep, yeah. Gotta get up earlier in the morning to catch me with that kind of thing. Come on now. What I'm gonna have to do is save this GIF as 2 separate PNGs and then take it into a separate program to make it into a fucking...
I was driving in my car and I accidentally cut off a witch on the highway. She cursed me, turning me into a frog, and I crashed into a tree. Normally I'd be upset, but my insurance has towed side assistance.
I hate that. I'm so mad. Because I know you made that up too, and it's good, and I'm mad about it. You get an 8 out of 10, okay? I'm a little biased because we're married. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I can't believe you. Can't believe you. Okay. Go to my GIF making website. Give me 1 second. Easy GIF, my beloved. Oop. Take those 2 files. Load. Don't stack. That should be good. Thank you, Easy GIF. You always know how to help me. Okay, there we go. Now, I've done the thing that I needed to do. Sometimes, could be. Where did the other GIF go? Oh, you know what? I think. I need to pull that out. Okay. Yep, animation. It's, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna go as hard into it as Poke has been going, but I like the idea of being able to do, like, being capable of doing a little tweening animation. Because, you know, like, sometimes you finish a piece and you're like, it'd be cool to be able to, like, give this a little bit of movement, you know? And I'd like to, so I want to try and, like, I want to learn that skill, right? Yeah, sometimes it's fun to make your silly little guys move. Exactly. Sometimes you just want to make your silly little guys move. Also, I just realized I saved the wrong 2 PNGs. So now I gotta put different ones in. Hold on. We're getting there. I'm working in the background. It's okay. Easy GIF Maker will never betray me. We love her. She's the best. There we go. You've got it. Look, I thought that I had saved the closed mouth version of this little PNG. Turns out I had in fact saved the open mouth version, and it was the closed mouth version that didn't want to save with the correct colors. So, all right, we're not stacking our frames, taking our GIF, and we're having a wonderful time, okay? We're having a great time. Everything's great. I'm gonna save that. That actually, yes, it did save correctly. Okay, cool. Now, let me put these in the Discord so I don't forget right now, because I will, because I literally forgot until just now. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's done now. Now I can focus again. You got it. To be fair, I animated a ton in the past, so it's just reigniting the fire for me. But I'm scared to learn, because then the brain worms get that random epic scale ideas of like, hey, I came up with an idea for a music video animation. Yep. That's perfectly synced. It has a lot of complex motions and angles, and we will scream at you until you do it, and it will be torture. Because I won't be able to do it and I'll just end up sad. Yeah. That's why I'm keeping it. You know what? I have a very low bar for myself. I have a very low bar for myself as I learn. So we're gonna keep it real basic, you know? And we're gonna learn a little bit together. I will say, thank you so much, Douglas. I also would highly recommend, if you want a really like easy way to sort of animate things, Canva is also a really great option for doing kind of simple animations. Canva is actually what I animated my logo, my readjusted logo, which pops up in the left-hand corner every once in a while. I edited it, or I animated it in Canva. So it is, that's also a great option. I do pay for Canva Pro, because I am a streamer and I use it a lot. But yeah, that little animation, that's pretty much all just pre-loaded animations that exist in Canva. When you're most of them, you can do like a lot of basic animation. Some of it is probably pro locked. I don't know what is behind the pro wall anymore. But well, worth it.
Touches you now.
Wow. Hello, Owl. Good to see you. Oh, and then I got squished. He did touches me. He did it. He did the thing. He said he was gonna, and he did. So you can actually do quite a lot in Canva when you know what you're doing. You can actually, with the Pro, you can actually like pick up an element and move it and have it record the motions, which is actually one of the key elements that you're doing in Procreate Dreams too. So there's a shocking amount. In fact, disgusting. Most of, or at least two of the little the new memes that I added in are animated, like have at least partial animation with Procreate Dreams. Not Procreate Dreams, with Canva. Oh my god. Oh, look, the ADHD is working on overtime today. Bear the fuck with me. But for instance, let me find freestyle here, and I will give you all a free redeem file. There it is.
Hi, I'm Renata Bliss,
So,
and I'm your freestyle dance teacher.
My little face in the freestyle, meme is actually just me in Canva using the animation track feature and sort of like dragging the PNG of my avatar's head around with the lady's movement to make it look like it's being face tracked on her. And it's this so true. It's so true, honestly. And it's the same with the look at all those. No, look at all. Yeah, no, it is the same with look at all those.
Look at all those chickens.
So with the chat text on look at all those chickens is just me recording, dragging the word chat around on top of the child's head to make it look like it's like connected to that video element.
Lizard.
I do.
Lizard.
How do you guys always manage to pull lizard? I don't know how you manage that. The Doug randomizer just loves lizard Doug. Yeah, every time Liz is like random Doug form, it's like the lizard is for you. It knows you're here. It knows what you want. Also, Owl, saying I miss Anthrax out of context is wild. Because I know what you mean. I miss Anthrax. Guys, I miss Anthrax. How many forms does Doug have? I want to say 16. I trimmed some Doug forms, some like really old Doug forms that were from when I first started streaming that just didn't really like hold up anymore out of the randomizer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, no, okay. He's only got, okay, there's only 11 including the base form. I was wrong. I thought there were more. Okay. I know I trimmed out 2. I trimmed out the slime form and the Splatoon form because most of the time nobody even recognized that they were different. And they were basically just like very slight alterations to the current or the old Doug model. And I just they didn't hold up anymore. They didn't hold up. So they're evicted. Especially in comparison to the current art. Even like what you eating? Technically I couldn't tell you what the brand is. But I got these little Korean snack cakes from my local Asian market, and they're really tasty. So I'm munching on one of those. Yes, you can have one, Owl. Here you go. I'm holding it. I'm passing it through the stream. Slorp. Before it leaves my brain, could I ask my brain to ask, could I yoink you sometime for Alibaba help? I've lost the touch. Yes. Yeah, I'm happy to help, Poke. What am I eating? Something edible, that's for sure. Totally. Something edible. I mean, technically, as we love to say in here, anything's edible once, so. Who knows? I have 6 menus open and a dream. This is for that thing we were talking about the other... The keychain that we were talking about the other night, right? Okay. Someone summon L back in case it's uranium. If I was eating uranium, you wouldn't need to summon L. He would already be here. Well, if this is Sky's last stream, we will all know it was indeed only edible once. Yeah. That's true. Out of context, that would be wild. Yep. Yeah. Did Sky die to something toxic or anthrax? Anthrax is toxic! Oh my god. Eat a second just to prove the rule wrong. You know what? You're right. Yes. I like that... Owl, I like that you have gotten, like, you've gotten so familiar with the word anthrax because of the Path of Titan server that now you have just, like, entirely lost the plot of it being something outside of Dinosaur Land. Oh my god. Owl, please tell me you know that anthrax is a thing. That's not just... I thought the anthrax was at the middle part of an ant body. Are you talking about a thorax, Olive? Wait, y'all get to eat uranium? I only get plutonium? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. We took all the uranium. We only left plutonium. I'm sorry. The radioactive buffet. Yeah, I totally know. Oh, no. I forgot that you're a child. Oh, jeez. Yes, anthrax is a real thing that exists in the world. I feel like I blacked out what's happening here. Okay. Doug, don't blow me up. Oh my god. So, big thing for Anthrax. Here's a little education. This is I believe an America specific thing. It is a bacterial thing.
Explain to Daddy Bubble how bad thing.
I'm explaining. I'm explaining. So, anthrax was like a bacterial it's a bacterial like infection that you can contract. But specifically, the reason it's so well known is because in America, in the wake of 9/11, letters laced with anthrax started being like mailed to people. And so it became this huge like paranoia point of people like receiving mail like laced with a dangerous illness, basically. There's your little bit of education. I knew that. I was making sure you knew that. Yes, of course, yeah. Definitely not the middle part of an ant. No, it is not the middle part of an ant. But yes, the server is based off of the actual illness, owl. Because I'm so smart and educated and cool. I'm glad that we can have this learning moment today. Hi, Greg. Sorry, that's a weird thing to come into. We are going to draw and animate. I just felt like it was really important that you knew. I felt like you really needed to know. I'm gonna be so for real. I thought anthrax was comparable to opium or bug killer. It was a haze. Which was which. Not the weirdest, to be fair. That's fair. The thing I sent you is where my brain's been. Okay, hold on. Let me. What did Poke send me? You know what? So valid, honestly. So valid. I mean, I knew about the mail, but I only knew about, like, the powder that would kill people if they inhaled it. Well, now you have a little extra information. Because everyone kept talking about anthrax like it was morphine. The larger context for people who haven't been around for Dino streams is that me and the Dino crew have been playing on a new heavy realism server, new-ish heavy realism server in Path of Titans, which is a dinosaur survival game, if you don't know, that I really like playing in my free time. But we've been playing on a heavy realism server that's called Anthrax, and the entire concept behind it is that there is this deadly disease that is very easily transmissible between dinosaurs, and it's part of the profile, so like role play it out and stuff like that. If you don't get it, I don't think I could explain it to you. It sounds like a weird way to spend your time, but it's really fun. For little autistics like us, I guess. Or neurodivergents at the very least. Hello, Salty. Oh my god. But yes, we're animating today. It's really fun. It's really fun. I mean, Path of Titans in general is a very fun game. I would recommend it. 10 out of 10. If you like a survival game, you will probably enjoy it. It's very beautiful. It's very well made. I've only played it as a dinosaur survival game, but I've heard it's the best compared to all the others. So, sometimes in life you just gotta be a sick dinosaur. Yeah, sometimes you do. Sometimes you do just gotta be a sick dinosaur. That's just life, man. So let's fucking draw some shit. Okay, I'm gonna make sure. Shouldn't be able to see. Yeah, can't see anything. Hold on, I have to hide some stuff in my D&D folder because I'm gonna be drawing this in my D&D folder. Oh, you don't know about that either. Okay. I gotta take all these things and hide them deep down in the darkness where nobody can see them. The problem with being the primary artist for a D&D campaign that's currently actively airing is that I draw a lot of stuff from a lot of episodes. I guess I'll use this opportunity to learn to animate something myself. Yeah, now's the time. Dude, let's all learn to animate. I can show you all some of my Canva skills, but Canva really does not require, like, any, like, it doesn't require any skill outside of drawing whatever you're animating, basically. Let me swap over to this. Get out the pencil and paper, right? And then let me get my Procreate capture screen going here. Bam. Da-da-da. To learn to animate, I should learn to draw. Well, that is true. I mean, I feel like the easiest way to start animating is just by doing little sketch animations, you know? Like, my really old TikTok content is like Dream SMP semi-animatic-y kind of content, so... But you can animate. Actually, I can show you Canva right here, because I have the Canva app on my iPad for this reason. But I can actually show you my logo here, which is on a green screen, and I basically just have I have it set for a minute of blank space, so that's why it shows up like once a minute on my screen up in the top left-hand corner. But you literally just it's gonna be, hold on. Doug's fucking in the way. Douglas, this is a problem. You are a problem. Okay? I don't know. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna slide Procreate up temporarily. Oh, I have it cropped, actually. There we go. We're just gonna slide it up here for a second. So you can see, you can get the idea here. So if you want to animate in Canva, it's actually shockingly easy. You literally just upload the different elements that you'd like to animate. So, and this is actually pretty similar to how Procreate Dreams functions as I'm learning. But you upload each of the individual elements in here, make sure that they're layered appropriately. So for my canvas that you guys are looking at, I have my logo, which is 3 stars, the little like sky head, and then the actual text. And you could break it up even more if you wanted to get really fancy with it, but you certainly don't have to. You know what? Maybe this would be better shown actually on the desktop. Let me put my desktop capture back in here. Put this back where it is. Because it'll be a better layout than the Procreate capture. Swap this over to here. There's my D&D folder where I've hidden everything that is concerning that you might have seen. And let me pull up my Canva thing here, and I'll just pull up the web browser for you all so you can see. That's better. Slide it all the way up here. Yeah. Much better. Now this is right at the top. Hit me in the heart? How am I hitting? Oh, with the poke saw the little... this is how I did that quick little animatic. Yeah. That's so true, Douglas. Gnome it up. But so each element in the little timeline on the bottom left over here, you can click on each of these and then click animate. And then they have a bunch of different options. I just used a bunch of pre-made animations that they already had. You can see that it uses pop when it comes into frame. You can tell it how fast you want it to move, whether you want it to pop in and out, or if you just want it on enter or exit. So it pops into existence, and then it also has a pulse and wiggle animation. So that's what gives it that in and out movement, and then that little bit of like twisting that happens. The head in the back just has the wiggle animation, and then the stars all spin. And then I basically just lined each of these up to run for about 7 seconds, because that's how long I wanted the logo to be visible. You can see each of these has their own little everything pops into existence, and then these just do a rotation, and I altered how fast they go and stuff like that, so that they all move at the same time. But it's actually really simple. Canva is a great way if you just want to like do something like this, where you're like, I have my logo, but I want it to move, you know, so it's a bit more captivating for my Twitch audience, you know, it grabs people's attention more, in comparison to like how my logo was previously, where it just kind of floated up and down. I gave it a little bit more like pizzazz this way, basically. I know a guy who does logo animations. I know you do logos. Okay. But yeah, so you can do a whole bunch with this. I edit all of my little meme things in here. I've done a ton of different little edit things. I've made a couple things. I even tried to do Doug animation in here. That did not work out so well. But there's a lot you can do with this. The look at all those chickens animation. You know, Canva has the capability of like kind of intuitively removing backgrounds from already existing videos. So I use that to create a green screenable version of the little girl from the Look at All Those Chickens vine. So there's a lot you can do with it, and I definitely recommend it. I've also used it for like my soup starting and ending screens. A whole bunch of different stuff. It's really super duper useful, especially if you want to stream. 10 out of 10 would recommend getting a Canva Pro membership. It's one of the most useful, like just simple editing platforms, I guess, that exists. It's really great, really great. And then yeah, I was doing emotional violence against Poke with that one, but yeah, it's super user friendly. The whole point of it is that it's very user friendly, and I think it's like it's not a particularly expensive one. I think they have yearly rates. I'm trying to remember. But it's definitely, I mean, even not paying for the pro version, it's still really useful. And they have like a pro trial like any website does, so you can always test it out. Canva can be a great tool. It is also, however, my antithesis as a designer, so I'm required to hate it. That is so fair. That is so fair. It is definitely... It's definitely not a replacement for professional graphic design, but like I said, I use it because I am not an editor, and sometimes I need to edit silly little things, and I don't want to pay for editing software or learn a whole giant editing software, basically. Sky, I have a question for you. What's up, Kit Kat? What's up? Do you hear that, Karen? Not a replacement. No, it's never. You can never use Canva as a replacement for a proper actual graphic design. Like, it's a great tool to be used alongside of real, actual, you know, educated artists. Like, I recommend it because I am an artist who uses it as a tool. Like I said, for doing simple animations and stuff like that, because it has a lot of pre-made stuff that are really helpful, you know, or like sometimes if you just need to whip up a really quick, like, you know, let me pull this back up. For instance, BCH stuff. Yep, exactly. For instance, the little meme thing here. If you look at this, you'll see that this is actually what I'm using to represent the memes in my channel point redeems. So I just like really quickly grabbed like a bold font and saved this as a transparent so that I could use it for my channel point redeems. It's great for stuff like that where you're not like asking too much of it. Half the time I just use it to remove backgrounds from things because I'm not gonna pay for the fuck-ass Adobe suite, okay? I'm not doing it. That shit is too stupid expensive, and Adobe is bullshit, okay? Yes, BCH stuff indeed. I hid all of the relevant things. I hid all of the really direly. What I didn't hide is Talum's submissive and breedable image, which everybody should see. By the way, guys, this is Panda's character. I've got Adobe because of work, but I can give free spoofs for basically all the programs. Love that. We love that. There it is. Yeah. The most important drawing I've ever drawn. Oh my god. The context for this is that Panda during a session was wearing a submissive and breedable shirt and a queer pin, and we were all like, this is Talum's outfit now. Also, Kit Kat, did I miss your question? Oh, here it is. Can I put you and Doug in my stream background? I want to fill it with streamers that help me. Oh yeah, of course. You're more than welcome to. Sorry, I did miss that. I was yapping too hard. I was yapping way too hard. My Photoshop and Adobe Anime is 100% real. I can assure. I bet. Look, I have a very legitimately obtained copy of Adobe CS3, I think. Yeah, Photoshop. What is, hold on. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Photoshop CS3. Very legitimate and definitely still functional. It's just, you know, it's not what it quite used to be. The heckin' CD? Yeah, totally, the CD. Uh-huh. Definitely the CD. I've animated the Scapleton? Oh my god. I have a very legitimate CD copy of Photoshop CS3 that I did not obtain anywhere. I definitely have licensed many programs that I used in my early art time. I definitely owned Paint Tool Sci when I was using it and did not have it illegally downloaded. Because you wouldn't download a car. Right, chat? No, bro, Psy was so bad for that. Yeah. Yep. It was all over DeviantArt. Yep, yeah. What if I could? Yeah, you could. You could just get it from the DeviantArt
Does
comment
anyone have
section.
bird seed right now?
Exactly.
I just need a little seed. Look,
Anyway.
I don't have a problem.
Here's what I want to do. I want to do a simple, like, knock icon, animated icon, because I feel like I can break it down into pretty big pieces, you know? And we can just practice animating it. I'm gonna do it in my kind of, like, simple art style, because I don't want to get stuck on this part of the process. The other option is I could, and I've been doing a lot of drawings with her with these giant, like the eyes that I started doing for Bobbin. I've been doing them for Nock too, and I kind of think it's hilarious. I'm just really into the big doughy eyes right now. And, like, you know, there's a part of me that's like, I could do a serious piece for this, but I feel like we're learning, you know? So you gotta just do something a little silly. But I like the idea. I'll probably try and do, like, an eyelid in this piece as well, so that we could potentially make her blink. That would be, I think that's gonna be, like, the long-term goal. This is not a cow. This is a kobold. Okay? This is a kobold. But I want new skills, you know? I miss the joy of, like, learning a new skill, you know? When you're so far out of college, I've found that, like, I kind of miss the rigor of being in classes. But what I don't miss is the, you know, due dates and stuff. Like, there's a part of me that's like, I miss, like, being in a classroom and learning things and absorbing and, like, thinking critically and talking about what I'm learning with my classmates and stuff like that. But I don't miss test anxiety or testing in general. Like, because I'm stupid. And I do not function well in a testing environment. So, you know, I'm one of those, I still occasionally have, like, test nightmares, you know, the classic school nightmare where, like, most of the time I can't find my way to my classroom, or, like, I haven't been in class all semester, you know? I went on a binge on Skillshare a few years back. You know, that's something I've considered doing before, but also, like, you know, I have to have the time to do it too. I know my mother-in-law is really into Skillshare. She's like, does a lot of art classes and stuff like that. Because a lot of my extended family members have gotten Procreate because I use it so much. And have started using it for various things. Okay. So my thought process is we'll probably have, like, the ears separate, the eyes, and then, like, part of me likes the idea. Maybe I should try and do something more serious. I don't know. I'm so... I feel like I should keep it simple. Honk indeed. No, we're in normal Procreate right now. I have to actually do the art I'm gonna animate before I actually animate it. We have not been in Procreate Dreams yet. I mean, I could...
Look at this cool bee I drew!
Look at that cool bee you drew. Do I have anything that's in enough pieces? Maybe in... I guess technically I could work with my Doug art since it's broken down into pieces. I would need to make a modified... Here, hold on. Let me duplicate this. Problem is that if I animate this Doug, I'm just gonna look at it in comparison to the beautiful animation that Poke did for me already, and I'm gonna be like, it's not as good. It'll never be as good as what Poke did for me. So. Technically, this is broken up into probably more pieces than I would really need. Them's fighting words? No, it's true. I have to unclipping mask these. Don't make me ring you. I'm sorry, it's literally just the truth. I don't know what to tell you. It's not my fault if I'm right, and what you make is beautiful. Someone yell at me to work out before I find a way to procrastinate out of it. God, what a fucking mood. Jeez. Me, literally. So technically we could play with that. I'm trying to think if I have anything else in here. I feel like somewhere in this folder was the sketch for the skyfish. Oh, there it is. The salmon. Literally just a fish with my hair and horns on it. I forgot you debuted a new model again, and I've gotten used to the OG sky model Poke made. I know, right? The upgrade is so real, though. Yeah, the skish. We also have the shrimp, which I think, I mean, I did all the line art for. I just never finished coloring it. I actually did every single bit of the line art for this, it looks like. The plush pencil's so freaking cute. I know, right? It's a plush pencil and a plush notebook. Do you want the star VTuber model? No. I want to do my stuff from start to finish. That's the point. Yeah, it's my very own handy dandy notebook. Skish has to move and talk like Big Mouth Billy Bass. Oh my, that was kind of my like vision with this. The idea being, like, I'd probably... You know what? I guess I could, like... I know. I'm trying to decide, like, I don't have enough... I guess I could do this one really quickly. It wouldn't take me any time. You know what? Fuck it. I don't have to come up with a new idea for this. It's already sketched.
What game is this again?
Drawing.
Oh wait, I don't care.
Wow.
Mother, I just checked mail. This letter is saying I can get tons of bird seed for a low price.
Bombastic side-eye.
This one says they have been trying to reach me about my birdhouse extended warranty. I am ordering a poop delivery covering for all their cars.
Oh, jeez.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I need to play this ad to pay for it.
Oh. All right, see you all in a bit.
You're coming home with me.
So true. So true. Welcome back. How was your ad? How was your ad, everyone? Also, you know what I'm gonna do? We're going to music. Let's see what Music for Old People has for us. Okay, Portugal the Man. Okay. But, like, so, I mean, obviously, I'm not animating this as, like, capable of being put into, live 2D or anything like that. This is purely just me trying to learn, you know? I might be able to make like a PNG tuber out of it, I guess. You're gonna make Skish a GIF tuber? That I might be able to do. Look, I'm keeping my expectations for this endeavor low. Intentionally. Because if I have too high of expectations for this, why does this look like it doesn't have a bottom to it? Weird. If I'm going to be disappointed by my inability to do it, so I have to I have to be realistic about what I'm capable of doing as someone who has not ever animated properly, you know? Also, I do think it's funny that this is literally just, like, a fish. And the only thing that makes it me is the inclusion of my hair poof, the horns, and then, like, the fucking spots on the face. Otherwise, it's just a normal-ass fish. All the silly little fins. I think I based this off of a rainbow trout, I want to say. Pretty sure that's what I was referencing when I drew this. We immediately... I got one song with lyrics, and then it went back to music with no lyrics.
Soap, 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 soap.
That's better. What does this button do? Oh, I don't know. Soup? That... I feel like I should... I'm gonna put the gills on the base, and I think I'm also gonna put... little, like, cheek dots on the base. But my thought is, if I set the pivot point, like, in my brain, I always imagine this being, like, something that would pivot at the head. So, like, the rest of the body would flop around, like, really crazily. So that's the plan. If I could achieve that today, I would feel like I've learned, you know? Gotta do the eye. The wide, vacant eye. Alright. Now we just color fill the bitch, you know? Benji, welcome in. Like a yellow tail tip or something? Seems like the right call. Yeah. What I'll do is make a duplicate of this where I merge all of the drawing. This little fish shoulder, the folder, if you will. Just seen a pigeon. I hope you're well. Oh, thank you. I am doing well. Have a great stream. Hope to catch you properly soon. All right, have a good one, Benji. Have a good one, and thank you for the compliment. Okay. It's my dark blue. I need the light blue. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for clapping for me, Douglas. I need the moral support. We just, you know, we're learning. We're gonna learn how to animate together, you know? This is our job today. That... Yeah. Okay. Think. That's not what I want. Yeah. I'll do it. Blue. That needs to be in the dark. Yeah. Hair floof down here. Ah, yes, the skish coming to life in front of your eyes. I look incredible. Oh. Would help if I changed my reference back to this and then... What? Guess I'll make the eye. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do white for the eyes. Do like my color. Really what I do. A wide eye, but it might be too... Let's see. Whoops. The outline. There we go. That off. Reference up on that. I have to look at what... Yeah, the scaleman. That is kind of what I'm going for here. We gotta arrange a rigging stream sometime. Yeah, I gotta see if I can get live 2D to capture properly for me. That was the issue I had. Did I base this off a salmon? I used. I thought I used a rainbow trout. It kind of looks like... No, it's gotta be a rainbow trout. Yeah. It's gotta be. It's got the same kind of fin configuration. They do technically have like a... Hope I wasn't on an eraser. Wow. What a beautiful, majestic creature that I have birthed into the world. So glad that this will be my first animated creation. And who knows, maybe it'll be my first live 2D avatar too. If I learn to use live 2D. Add some speckles on here. That. Wow. I mean, if you make it a koi, it could turn into a dragon. Wait, I'm already learning animation. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying anyway. I'm trying. I feel like I should put some, like, just speckles on the body, you know? Or, like, the scaliness. Whoa. You know what? It's fine. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's just supposed to be learning. We're letting go of our desire to make everything perfect. We are learning and we're doing things for fun. And I think I want to take what Poke always does for my eyes. Little star highlight the eye. Hello?
Oh my gods, this better not be another spam call.
You know it is,
Hello?
Doug.
You want to buy the rights to Doug Coin TM? Ha! In your dreams. Click.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't be selling Doug Coin TM. Grounded Star, my perfect creature. Yeah. I actually made my round star brush, but my beloved. How did Doug get triggered outside of chat? I gave him some things he can say whenever he wants. Crazy, I know. Yeah, I'm a fish. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I think that should be all I really need. It exists. We're gonna duplicate it so that I can make a version, so I can save it just in case I do in fact want to put it into Live 2D at some point. We're gonna merge all of the separate line art and bits. Okay. I'm gonna delete that group. Okay, and so now I think I should be able to, if I remember this correctly, move that over there. I think I can literally drag the whole thing. Now, all right, have to.
Cow.
Oh, don't cow me.
Lizard.
Why is this open? It was just like, what if we just open a random thing? Okay. Let's do... screen size, I guess? Yeah, we'll just do screen size. Okay. And then... I believe you can literally just grab your layers. I think I can just grab all these layers and okay. Procreate Dreams, drop. Okay. Now they're all instead of being stacked, they're all in one, which is odd. Okay. We just have to move them down, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Then they'll all show up at once. I agree. Blah. I don't know if I could have done something that would have prevented that, but this is what learning is all. All right, we've got all our bits. And I think... zoom out. group. Okay. I think we can... Maybe we don't want to group it yet. Why didn't this one? Why doesn't it want to toggle to 5 seconds? Okay, there we go. There's gotta be some way. Hold on. This. Aha! Okay. You can select them all and then extend them all at once. All right. We're learning. We're learning the basics. So, I know... Actually, hold on. Let me, I'm gonna get lower here. There we go. So I'm not quite so in the way. There we go. All right, good luck with your cardboard violence, Greg. Okay. So... there are probably parts. I guess I just need to do... I need to add animation to each piece individually. Probably starting with... double click zooms you in. Okay, circling everything unselects it all. So I know that this, we're gonna be, okay, I don't know what all of the actions are. Okay, so we can split with the editing, okay. Filters, oh, okay. So we've got lens blur, opacity, Gaussian blur, sharpen, noise, HSB, okay. And then move is what we're primarily going to be using. So, actually, I guess... need to... Ah, okay. Go to this, edit the anchor. We'll be able to set our anchor to the head. So that's what this little plus icon is. This is where it's putting the anchor of our image. So I think I want to put that like about there to hold the head in place. And then for our move, I guess we would start with move and scale. And then we would just hit record. So the little red icon basically toggles this from recording to not recording. And this will basically turn
Hello, all
any...
my beloved subjects. It is I, Doug, your one true streamer. Look upon me and rejoice.
This to the start of our time. This will essentially make it so that any movement I do will ooh, maybe I need to set the anchor for each thing. If I rotate the body too much, I'm gonna have to... I don't know if there's a way to make pieces like stick with a base. Anchor for fins set. I guess I could do just like really minor. Back to basically. Okay, so that did add keyframe. Got some. That gone. How about that? That. Oh, I do have the ability to do masks. Okay. So, should be able to make this. That make both of those clipping masks for this now? Oh, it sure does. Okay, let's go. Okay. Suppose I could make something blink? I did... yeah, okay. I could do this. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm learning. We're getting there. Okay. So those three are all together now. I think I could probably do like just a really simple little kind of like recorded wiggle for this. Just try it. Let's just start with something really simple, you know? So that one. Don't want that last one, because that goes beyond. I wonder if there's a way to stop it from going beyond your thing. Stop recording when you stop recording. Okay. Then I think you can also go to this and do warp. That doesn't it Looking at this, you'd vibe with live 2D for sure. Well, so as I was watching the video about how to do this animation, I was like, it reminded me a lot, Poke, of the like mini tutorial of animation that you gave me in live 2D. So I was like, you know what? I get it. Like the only difference is like you're just basically giving it keyframes, right? So it really wants to grab from this one point. Forward one. Guess I could just like take the little eye. Is just swap back to open scale. I think should be able to just look around. Yeah. Okay. Then for this one, if I want it to blink, that's not it. Now, how did I do that before? Oh, there it is. Okay. Like, I guess fish don't blink technically. So technically, I suppose we shouldn't have a blink. So maybe if I give all the fins a vague animation and then I group them with the body and then I do an up and down movement, I think it should maintain the animations that I've already put on everything else. So everything looks really what I don't understand is why everything looks really like slow. I guess because I'm only doing a 5-second loop.
Meow meow. 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 Meow.
Wow, thank you so much,
meow,
Doug.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Yeah. I think this is kind of the basics of what I had seen online. So it's just sort of doing a basic move and scale. To rotate. Oh, that rescale. I'm trying to grab the rotation here. Oh. Then warp. I lose my rotation there? Oh, my rotation doesn't start until halfway. Why? Hello? That's weird. I definitely reset that, but I guess it decided not to do it. Right? That whole rotate and we'll start again. Warp. Aha! Look at that! Okay. I'm getting the vibe. A fish was a good call for this. I feel like it kind of matches the simple animation style pretty well. Yeah. All right. You rotate it. Start. Guess you can just adjust your little keyframes, so. Oh. Okay. Warp. Okay. Try that again. Warp. That one. Got it in the. Yeah. Okay. We're getting the vibe. I drew Moss teaching you live 2D. Yeah. The fish fins just happen to be like a really good grab for this, I feel like. Move. Oh. I don't know why it always wants to do a scale when I first grab this. No, I don't want scaling. Also, why does it always want to start halfway through? Just, I wish it would reset the timeline when I reset a recording. That back to the beginning. That. Move, warp. Okay. Let's start. There we go. Yeah, the smoothness definitely sells the, like, fish swimming vibe. Not scaling, we're rotating. Move, warp. Okay. Now I have to see, presumably, should be able to, like, do as many animations as I need to on the body to distort it. Why does my brain jump to the silly, let me see that tail shake? You know what? That's so fair, though. I start with, like, distort do. Interesting. I think we start with warp. What I want to do is just, like, add a little motion to the tail, I think. Maybe. Actually, time to do is that off. And is yeah, because we have all the other animations now. So now we're doing the full body. I'm gonna just, I just move up. Oh. Move.
Is that ooid? I'm calling the police.
Move and scale. Stop making it bigger. Not what I want. Yeah, I think that'll be. Or change. where it maybe the anchor should be a little bit lower, like this. Scale happens. With fucking why does it always want to it wants to scale instead of rotate like I want it to? Open it and see everything inside. Be applied to that.
Gimme back that fillet o fish, gimme that fish. What if it were you hanging up on this wall? If it were you in that sandwich you wouldn't be laughing at all.
Happened? I moved my group movement to timeline is probably working with the timeline at the bottom is probably what's give me this recording. Let me have it. Okay, so you can't warp a group. Was the BTTV fish emote it was Joel, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if we still have it. Ellie was making adjustments recently. Might be Joel all caps. Oh, yep, there it is. He's fucking spinning. Joeler with a capital J. This I can't. Can only move and scale. Interesting. How? Dang it, Artwoman, are you becoming a fish now? I might be. What's a tuya? Wanna... Can I duplicate a group? Oh, I can duplicate a group. Okay. Warp things. Okay, I can still warp things inside. I wish there was a way I could anchor to the body. Let me see what's in here. Options? The only way I can move all the elements together at once is to have them in a group, as it seems. I guess I could edit each individual element to stick with the body movement. Doesn't look all that bad, outside of that this one little nub is not, That needs... that one needs a... that, like, the tail moves so much. I feel like I'd almost be better off just getting rid of this nub, honestly. Get the book. And if I rotate the whole thing, move. Yes, this is how fish swim, I'm pretty sure. It would actually be... eight. Center of the body.
Chat, if you're not eating birdseed with me,
chat,
then you're
those
following
who lived
birdseed against
come
me
to die.
And those seeds are laced with whatever has been leaking into the mod's water supply.
I don't know how you all keep managing to perfectly time your redeems at the 10-minute mark when Doug randomizes something to say, but you keep doing it, and I don't know how to save you all from your own hubris. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Now, let me see if I can give it... if I make a second group, and I open this bitch up, can I give it a, like, talking animation? Will my audacity allow me got warp going? I like just oh. Oh no. The eye is bouncing around, folks. Okay, no, not that. We're not doing that. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I need to figure out a way to... Maybe if I could just... I think it may be impossible because the... It's just a distort? Oh, you can't use distort and warp on the same thing. This may not be possible with the amount of stuff that I've given myself. So why is there just like a brief... Why does it just vanish for a second? So true. Blah, indeed. I just may not be able to do something like deforming the mouth. Thinking maybe I could body. Or if I can't adjust the warp points because I already have a warp on there. I mean, it's still a start. It's a start. I have the right vibe for sure. I made you skull? What do you mean you made me skull? Wow. I can't believe you took the skyfish and you made it rotate, Poker. Hold on, hold on. Oh. I can't believe you rotated me just like that. Also, Isn't that a tobacco chew? I have literally no idea. I'm getting, like, the basics of it. I feel like I could do more. Hold on, I'm saving this. This is so funny. Remember, hold on. I think you can put your own emotes into 7TV. Let me see. It's been about 1,000 years since I logged into this. Oh, I can add this to my emotes. That. Firm. Okay. Give that a second, and we might be able to do, did you like me teaching you animation? I did. Maybe we can be Scholar. Okay. I feel like I have kind of an idea now. I feel like the skish, you know, overall gave me a good idea of how this works. I could make it, like, bigger, I guess. Yeah. Make it bigger. There we go. Wow, look at it go. It's terrible. Absolutely awful. Can I save this as, like, a GIF? Like a transparent GIF? I don't actually know. Video, frames as images, current frame, residue. Okay. Save it as a video, at least. Okay. I feel like, I've got the vibe. I've got the vibe. I feel like there's more that could be done with that in a program like Live 2D, where I could, like, warp things a little bit more easily. But it does make me want to come back to this, like, knock piece, you know what I mean? Let me see if I can bust out a good enough, like, icon, you know? Just want to do sort of a classic icon, you know? I do think what I need to do is make it a little bit also, we're back to lyric list. You know what? We're going to Nock's playlist. I'm drawing Nock.
Excuse me, chat, my whittlehead is cold. Could you maybe give me a pat?
Wanting, like, a action line like this, you know? I don't want to trim too much edge. Just what I need to do. Exactly what I need to do. That. Make this like a 7x7. Maybe I only need a 6x6. Perfect. Now I can draw. I will expect to be animating in the gray space, but I can draw outside of it. And I'm trying to sketch in gray on my... Maybe I would be better off... You know, I guess I could just break this up into sketch pieces and just practice animating the sketch. Okay. Hello, Silverheart. I feel a bit bad for not being here for so long, but I've been trying to keep up with your TikToks. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm trying to get better about posting my TikToks, honestly. I've been really bad about using my socials. So it's all good. It's kind of a social media transitionary period, I feel like. I've been needing more, like, unique creative outlets, you know? I know, keeping up with socials is a battle. It is. It's tough. It's a lot of, like, mental energy, constantly remembering to post on everything. But it's something I'm trying to, like, it's one of those things that I want to incorporate into my daily scheduling, because I feel like I was the most, like, productive and well organized when I gave myself, like, daily to-do lists, like task lists. So that's what I'm trying to bring back, because I feel like I need that to organize my brain. Your hot dog jar model got me good. I was laughing for a while. Oh, I'm glad. The hot dog in a jar is truly wild. The gift I did for charity. Hello, Kyoko. You got noofing news? What is noofing news? What is a noof? What is the act of noofing? Toofing. Oh. What's your toofing news? That you don't want to be toofed? I can't spell. I pulled the SAR Gardevoir? Let's fucking go! That's awesome. Hell yeah. That's a hell of a pull.
Explain to Daddy Bubble how bad thing.
Definitely not bad thing. Very good thing. Need to change that ear. I kind of feel like I should just like break this down into sketch pieces and just kind of try animating the sketch. Also, thanks for the hydrate. Let me sippy. Noofing is a Scottish slang term, oddly enough. It's to leisurely enjoy something, like noofing over a good drink, for example. Huh! You know what? I love that. I learned something new today. Well, I learned 2 new things. I'm learning how to animate in Procreate Dreams, and I learned a bit of Scottish slang. So I might end up changing. I originally gave Nock these really strong brows, and I do want to keep that, but I feel like I think I overdid it. I think it needs to be more like this. Where it's like actually a brow rather than like a ridge. Better. I'm gonna have to remake her fucking reference like immediately. I read too much? Why are you apologizing? I like to know new information. That's a fun
I feel
fact.
naked chat, give me gifts so I can bask in material wealth. I am in fact, a material girl.
Better. This is a song that's been stuck in my head. Then I'll raise you. Love me some Fall Out Boy. Elder emo vibes. It's a little better on me. Kind of give the cape sort of a flowing back look. Squirrel next door, welcome in. Also, welcome back, Greg. Accidentally throwing my phone across the room in my haste to respond to someone. Oh no. I feel that. Dude, oh my god. I've been doing that so much, like snatching things up and just absolutely chucking them. I did that to my iPad like a couple days ago and I was like, because I splurged for like the fancy non-glare glass on this new upgrade, and I was like, dear God, no! Let me not crack it. Let me flip this motherfucker. Oh, actually, looks pretty good. I think the left eye needs to come in a little bit, but the flip did not make me want to cry. God, I love being able to flip the canvas. I miss I miss Finn, I miss Flam, I miss Snyder. You're both right here. I can't help you with Term or Finn not being here. I'm sorry. That's I can't change the fact that Term's not here. You guys are gonna have to summon him. Ow. I'm so tired, but it's a school day, so what's new? Yeah, fair. Fair enough. Oh my god. My back just cracked like crazy. Who's Finn? Finn is a character from the D&D campaign that Nock is from. This character that I'm drawing. Yeah, the commands I don't think work when you use them in a reply. It's like, because technically you're writing other stuff before it. I've returned just to the cutest little kobold, not cowbald! How dare you? Yes, we somewhat successfully animated a fish. I could not make a PNG though because
Cow.
I couldn't make the mouth like opening close. Yeah, I lower its brow. We give it a little bit more sassy.
Lizard.
Lizard. Wow,
Look at this cool bee I drew.
You better have drawn a cool bee. You guys keep using the cool bee command, and if there's not a cool bee for me to look at, A tier snoot to thank you, I appreciate it.
Look at this cool bee I drew.
Where's the cool bees? If I go to the art channel and there's no cool bees, I'm gonna be upset. You can't claim that you were drawing cool bees and then not have drawn cool bees. Do I need to make more bees? Is that what you really want? Yes, I want cool bees, no sky bees. No the sky bee. There is a walking scapleton. You know what? That does count, Greg. You can say that you drew a cool bee. I want to see the walking scapleton. Oh, also, I don't know. Let's see if this works now. I added it to 7TV. No. 7TV said it was updating. Show me the goods. I was trying to get this rotating skyfish added to the 7TV emotes. I'm hearing draw sky bees, Doug bees, knock bees, news and bees, etc. I have never said anything of the sort. What that means. It's so little. Maybe it's because it's unlisted? Why is it marked as unlisted? Shows that I don't usually, maybe it's just not public yet. It has to be, like, approved. I guess I'll just leave that and check back on it later. Halloween's coming. Better draw boobies. You know what? That's true. What other time could you possibly draw boobies than during, you know, Halloween? If you draw them any other time, you're literally slaughtered. So
I, Douglas, am an eternal being. I am not of this world. I always have been and always will be. Bow before your king.
So true, Douglas. Bow before your king. Okay. Hello, Mimi. Everyone's checking in today. Okay. You know, we all want to learn to we all want to see Sky animate badly. That's really the reality. Something like that. Wow, thank you so much, team, for letting me know that the autumn sale is happening. It's like, hey, did you know? Yeah, I'm aware. Appreciate it, though. I could just add, if we did like the head as a base, eyes, the brows. I feel like the ears would be the main thing. That realize most of my fabric curves are kind of off the edge of where I intend to animate. I feel like my perfectionism is coming in too much. My brain is like, I have to make this the perfect drawing. I gotta adjust the center a little bit. Hmm. See if I can bang out some lines and colors for this. It's practice. You can come back. You should make and animate a little clouds logo. That would be cute. You can come back later. That's true. That's true. I wonder if I should just like, I might just break this down. Oh, Hank, you stank. Like, if I just do sketch layers. So I can just kind of practice animating it, you know? And I think what I'll do is start with animating the little bit of the movement that I want the head to do, and then do all of the separate elements so I can make their, like, movement match. Goodness gracious, Hank, that's too much. You don't need to Bjork. He said, somebody's outside. He's offended. Nobody's allowed to be outside but me! I'm tempted to do, like, a separate lower jaw. So I could have a little movement in the mouth. It's me out there? Get him, Hank! That's your yard! It's like you really only move your jaw. I'm not gonna overwork it, and we're gonna jaw the whole head one piece. This, that I don't, like, potentially cause myself an Quack. That's so Douglas. You to quack at me a little bit. He had the quack in his soul. The quack attack, if you will. Both same layer. You were getting closer every time I looked away. Oh, shit. I've been looking away a lot. So much bigger. A pretty similar movement, but I feel like they do need to be animated separately. And underneath everything, down. There. I guess one is on top, isn't it? This one is up top. Underneath, we've got kind of bend the lines there for a little bit, and then that way. Teal tone for tapelet. Hi, Owl! Oh my god, Owl Raid! Hello! I hope you guys had a good stream. Welcome in! Just like trying to get a sketch made. Okay, let's take all of this. Group. I missed that one. Pop that in there.
Just when I thought food couldn't make a call. Onion rings.
I feel like I heard that one really recently, too. That's, like, very familiar. How was stream, Owl? What were you up to? Oh, doing crime scene cleaner. Let's go. The Sky Bee! I am not a bee! I can't believe this. I was just trying to do my silly little sketch. Can't believe this. I mean, you have yellow stripes. Yellow and blue? I'm starting to feel like I want to do some art. Do it! It's just like an art vibe. Don't buzz at me! Do not buzz at me! I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Okay, I'm gonna take all of this. Go to Procreate Dreams. I didn't make a new canvas, so let me just square? No, square. That is what I want. This. Yep, this. Guess I'll do a draw one. I never know the difference. Oh, it put it all in one again, didn't it? Oh, much more drawn out, though. Interesting. Alright, I gotta stack these. Give it to me. Not want to allow me to have that. It was like, no.
This juice in, local sky cow denies prominent claims that she is in fact a sky bee. Reports say the public can confirm the truths by buzzing at her. More at 11.
You can confirm no truths, because there are no truths, because I am not a cow nor a bee. I am in fact a dragon. I have never even been a bee. Ever. Like,
Look
at
this
least
cool
you have...
bee I drew.
For some reason, these are just
Look
slightly...
at this cool bee I drew.
Cow.
You did not draw a cool bee. You did not draw a cool bee. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Look at this cool bee I drew.
Stop claiming
Cow.
you drew a cool
Look at this
bee.
cool bee I drew.
You did not.
Cow.
You're lying to me. I think they're all at the start now. Let me just extend them all
Look
out.
at this cool bee I drew.
Just make it like
Cow.
10 seconds, I guess.
Lizard.
What the dog doing?
Oh. Accidentally hid the base of the head, okay. I did in fact draw a cool bee, just not a new one yet. Oh, Jesus. No, don't cow me. I'm not a cow. No cow. There is no cow. I am literally
Cow.
just a guy. No, not cow. I'm gonna group all of these, though, so I can...
Cow.
No. This is my life. This is my punishment, my eternal punishment. Ungroup. Why did it just... I'll just be up here? Why we gotta be so far down? I miss drawing cans. Okay. So we start with the head. I think I don't want to do any warping on this. I think it's just gonna be, like, rotate? I wish I could rotate and move this. I just realized it unscaled everything. I scaled it up and then it said no. Did it because I ungrouped it?
Unscales you.
I don't want to be unscaled, though. Thought that scaling it would just leave it scaled. Yeah, it does unscale it. Why does it unscale it when it's ungrouped? Guess I could just work on it inside the group. I just can't warp the group itself. Mm. Can I end my timeline? It'd be great if I could just end it. Really minor. Right out. Did it go over my rotation? Can't have both? It for sure did. Have a secondary. Gotta be a way. It can't just be one. So there's a way to rotate it and like that's gonna move the whole canvas. Both of those? Okay. That worked that time. Okay. I don't know why it lost it the first time. Okay, so now the goal is to make everything kind of follow that movement. Oh, we'll just start with this ear. we are gonna give anchor point right here. There. Move. Okay. Let's see. Really nice if I could, like, clip objects together. Oop. Back to a moving scale. Now. And trying to keep it in the right place. It just feels like there's definitely, like, there should be easier ways to do this. Other ear is down here, so let's just that one. The anchor down at the base there.
Is that Uid? I'm calling the police.
Same process. Welcome in, stir fry, stir Fibby, Surfy bee, Surfy bee. I'm gonna go with that one. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Like the whole damn thing back again. Hardest part's gonna be trying to get the dang eyes and stuff to be in the right place. I feel like I could just go ahead and Good. Or if think tweak the anchor point for this one. Put it right there. I think that'll be better. Warp this one too. We're learning. You would be correct. Okay, Surfy Bee. Your model's so cute. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. I'm trying to learn to animate in Procreate Dreams today. It's going moderately well. I feel like I have an understanding of some like basic concepts.
Look at this cool bee I drew.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough to use the cool bee. We do have a cool bee in chat now. Let me go ahead and move. Let me take this, just the base body. That around a bit. And I don't know if I'm gonna need to do much more. All right, we basically just need to get the eyes and brows moving now.
Lizard.
Oh damn, she wiggling. It's true. It's true. She wiggling. Big thing is just gonna be following. Oh. Actual move that I drag.
Mumu, it has come to my attention there are cows and lizards in the house. I pray pies we start a lizard cult using #lizard. Now if you excuse me, I must set up the lizard throne for myself.
Maybe? Done for everything, and then I'll turn it back. Stop scaling. Let me move the damn thing. Turn that back again. Yeah, like, some of that, okay, it goes a little crazy at the start. No, because it didn't just flat back. How about that? Like the eyes just like move too much. I don't know how. I contain these their own group. Oh, I can.
Man, how long has this stream been going on? Exclamation point uptime. That long?
Wow, Douglas. It's been like 3 hours. Is that a problem? Okay, hold on. Anchor is in an odd place. Okay. Anchor right in between eyes. That again. Oh, correct place. Such an odd anchor, but it. Hmm. Being too much of a perfectionist, perhaps. I'll look at where it starts and try and like keep it in that spot, but like follow. That makes sense. It's better when all the elements were separated. Like they're too stagnant now. And group. Little lower. Oh, stop rescaling. Why are you scaling? I'm not anywhere near the edges of this damn thing. Why? Let me pick the whole thing up. Apparently I have to be 1,000. Oh. Oh. Wow. Did still want that ungroup. God, it's so frustrating. I feel like I'm so close, but so far. Like, it's right there, but not quite. And I wish I could just, like... Why can't I just, like, have all of this follow the head movement? Like, why can't I be like, you, all this, do this? It feels like it should be something I can do. Track? Hank! Hold on. Hanky! Enough! Bud! My goodness. Come here, bud. No, come here. Hanky, come here. Thank you. That's enough. Rage, Hank, do not let them silence your power. Sometimes his power needs to be silenced. Sometimes he just simply does not need to be barking so aggressively at the neighbors for simply existing. Rage against the machine. I bet you're proud of that one, aren't you? Are you proud of that one? No. Don't be going. Hey, come here. Don't be going nowhere. Rusty little man. Hmm? I really am. How else are they supposed to know that they need to heck right off if Hank doesn't tell them who will keep you safe? You know, I don't think any of my elderly neighbors are going to be coming for me. And even if they do, I think I could take them all down. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about them. You know what I mean? Wonder if I could, like... I don't think a mask would work. It'd be nice if I could just be like, follow the track below, you know? Like, follow the movement. It feels like... Can I, like, copy? Wait. I like... What if... I wish I could take... Like, I wish I could copy that. I guess I could put all of it... Could I maybe put this? Put this in with this? Ungroup that. Could I... If I grouped all of this... Toxel Palm, thanks for the raid. Welcome in. Like that. If I group all this... What happens now? No. The animation isn't on the group, it's just on the head. I hope Viscera cleanup was fun.
Moo 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 over cows, it's bird time. Everybody loves me the most.
You know what? So fair. Get those cows out of here. All we need is pigeons, honestly. All we need is pigeons. Just had to raid in. Your character looks so cute. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. I'm desperately trying to learn to animate. It's going badly. I just feel like at some point, I'm just sort of like, it feels like there should be a way to do this a bit more reliably instead of just like randomly hoping you can follow your previous movement pattern, you know? Like, I feel like there should be a way. Or to retroactively group something, you know? Okay. I think I just have to stop on this for a bit. I think more research maybe needs to be done, but I'm becoming more frustrated than anything with this. I think I would rather just like, hello? Hello? Please? Give me back my Procreate? Thank you. There we go. You would copy and paste the keyframes on a shared center point, but I have no idea how it works in Dream. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is I was like, it would make the most sense if I could copy and paste the keyframes onto other objects, but it didn't have an option for duplicating or multiplying or copying and pasting your keyframe timeline. So I don't know. Maybe that's not something it can do currently. I guess it has very limited options for. I don't know if I would go out of my way to do much tweening, in all honesty, in there. Like, it would have to be really simple. I think I would have to keep my, like, it would have to be full head and then, like, just ear movement, basically, and other pieces moving. Well, it might just be something. I wonder if I can find more, like, tutorials and stuff, because the tutorial that I followed kind of just gave the most basic information, you know? So it wasn't like something that I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna for sure learn from this, like exactly what I need to do, you know? So I think we might just, I might just give myself a little bit of time to actually, like, go to the bathroom before I go play D&D and stuff. I know exactly. More research needed. More research needed. I've got the basics of how to tween in Procreate Dreams, but I feel like there's some, like, some core elements that I might just need to learn from tutorials. Like, there's some kind of, like, there's some bit that I'm missing, basically, that could make that a bit easier, you know? Okay. Let's see.
Look at this cool bee I drew.
You guys are obsessed with the bee. Obsessed with the bee. Let me peek at, I'm sorry to Toxel, I know you just rated in, but we are actually coming up on, like, 4 hours anyway, which is about when I'd end either way. So I'm just gonna pass you guys on. Send you all on to greener pastures. Who could we go to today? I sent you guys to Lib the other day. You guys want to go back to Lib again?
Cow.
I think they only just started. I have no idea. I offered to do a merch bundle for their... Oh no, they're up. They're up and doing stuff. How long have they been live for? Oh, about 30 minutes. Okay, that's perfect timing then. Have they hit... I don't know if they've hit the goal, the merch raffle from me, but I did offer some merch for them for their subathon. So you can actually, if they hit their sub goals, you can actually have an opportunity to win a little merch bundle from me, which is so fun and funky fresh. But yeah, I'm gonna send you guys over to Lib again. Greener pastures, that's something a cow would like. Yeah, which is why I'm not going. Because I'm a dragon, and I like rocks and angst. I love rocks and angst, and I do not go to greener pastures because I am not a cow. I am a dragon. So next Monday is gonna be an art request stream, just so everybody's aware. Obviously today we didn't do art requests, so we're gonna do that on the following Monday. So have your request ready. On Wednesday, I think I am, like I said, I am gonna get a October schedule posted. I'll probably actually make it tonight because I do have some days off in October, and also construction is supposed to start on our house on the 8th, and I am not going, it's going to be pretty major demolition, so we may end up having to do some like muted streams depending on how loud it is. We are going to be coming back and forth from staying elsewhere. So it's gonna be a little more construction. Yeah. Yup. We kind of had it like spread out throughout the year. This is gonna be a big one though. This is gonna take like all of October and part of November. So it's gonna be a lot. But we're finally having our last bathroom renovated. Getting the carpet out of the very last bathroom, but we put off doing the master bathroom because it's the bathroom that we use the most, and we knew it was something that we wanted to do like a big renovation on, because I wanted our closet renovated too. So yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, there's carpet that goes all the way up to the tub. Every carpet in this house, or every bathroom in this house when we bought it, was carpeted, which is truly just the most evil thing. So we're finally getting carpet out of the last bathroom. Yeah, I know. I hated it too. Some of our smaller bathrooms were literally all carpet. Like, most of them were at least partially tile, but we have a little guest bathroom that's on the first floor, and it was all carpet. It was literally fully carpeted all the way around the toilet. And I was like, I have never hated anything more than that. I've never hated anything more than that. So this is the last bathroom that needs renovating, and it just happens to be we're gutting the entire thing because the jacuzzi tub that's in there is like really old and really gross, and we tried to clean it, but there is just crap in the jets that we can't get cleaned out. And as I did a ton of research, and it was just like, the only thing you can really do is tear it out and replace it. So so this tub that's taking up a fuckload of space in our master bathroom is getting fully ripped out, and we're replacing it with like a really nice big walk-in shower, because both of us are shower people. Like, I like a bath every once in a while, but honestly, not enough to justify a fucking giant tub taking up like 2/3 of our bathroom. Oh my god. So yeah, big. It's gonna be. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Dude, I'm really excited. I think it's going to be amazing when it's done. It's just going to take a fuckload of demolition time. And we have a group coming in, the same group that's been helping us do other renovations or doing this one. It's just a big undertaking. So, we also have to like clean out that bathroom and like our fucking closet and stuff like that. So there's a lot that has to happen before we get there. But you guys know the drill. I'm going to record BCH, so definitely make sure you go and check it out. It's our live play D&D campaign. It's the labor of love right now. We're having a great time with it, and you guys will too. Check out the YouTube. Watching the content costs you nothing. And it's a great way to support us and help us get more into the algorithm. So we appreciate you guys. Also, I already did the Discord, and of course, don't forget to check out the shop. You know, I haven't done the shop shout out in a while, but I have left the redebut discount live for a bit longer. So if anyone would like to use it to get themselves some 30% off plushies, we would love to do that. Or definitely check it out. Use that discount code. Yeah. And I have not done pre-orders for the orb birds yet, because I'm trying to get a better idea of how much I'm gonna have to owe in shipping, and I'm trying desperately to figure out how much I'm gonna owe in tariffs.
Dragon.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture
and
of
I'm starting the raid to live.
JPEG, 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 JPEG.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Enjoy the lib chaos. I think Lib's always a fun time. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you guys again on Wednesday. And I will have a October schedule for you guys so I can give you an idea of when construction's gonna be going on, when I'm gonna be taking a little break near the end of September, going on a mini vacation with my family, which should be super fun. It's just gonna take me out for like a Sunday, Monday combo situation. Oh my god.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Wait, oh shit, hold on.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
I don't think I can cancel the raid. There's too much shit on my screen.